It's early this morning. We're getting ready to hit the road to an undisclosed location, and this is actually a family vacation. My mom said, "Hey, I'm not buying Christmas presents," and I said, "Well, you don't have to. We're just getting together, and that's all we need." And she says, "No, we're going to the beach." That remains to be seen. We'll have to take you along.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. So we've only been on the road for about an hour. We got a tailgater, so we had to stop because of a diaper change. They didn't have the diapers close to them. Plus, of course, they have to change the diapers. So, yeah, we're heading out, and we're moving along. Looks like we'll be there around 1:30, I hope.
I created a 30-minute delay because I forgot our medicine bag.
Oh, yeah. We were on our way, but we weren't far from home.
Yeah.
We were maybe 4 miles from home. And Heidi remembered an important bag that had our medications in it, and glasses and contacts and deodorant and toothbrushes and all that stuff. So that was kind of nice. So here we are without our RV. So where do we stay? Holiday Inn Express. Because this hotel don't allow dogs, Heidi's mom is staying at the Motel 6 right over there. So she's waiting for them to come back so they can get their luggage, because our daughter and our son-in-law and the baby, they're staying at this hotel. And Shoney's is right there. Wonder where we're going to have breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not real happy about this. I'm finding there are about 20-30 things so far that I don't like about not having the RV behind the truck. You know, better gas mileage, that's good. And, you know, ease of driving, that's good. Being able to park pretty much anywhere, that's good. And that's pretty much about it. The fact that I got to pay for a room now, the fact that we, you know, have to go deal with somebody else's beds, and the fact that we don't have all our stuff, we got to haul it in there. That just seems weird to me. So, yeah, we're going to go inside the Holiday Inn then and stay the night and pick this up tomorrow morning. But I think we may show you the room. Let's see what kind of joke of a room we get for about $150. $150. I mean, shoot. We all complain whenever we have to pay like $50 for a hotel or for a campground. And now it's like 3 nights. And I'm just staying here 1 night. Better be good. So, fridge, microwave, coffee maker, and yeah, and it smells like wet dog in here. I can't wait till Heidi smells it. Big TV, that's kind of nice. But yeah, it stinks in here. Stinks. See if we can see the truck from here. Oh yeah. Oops, that ain't it. That's the big blind. There we go. And there's Heidi down there. Just looks like she's asleep on the tailgate. So this is it for $148, huh? I want my RV. I hate this. Well, we're gonna do whatever we normally do at a hotel for the night. Basically sleep, which looks like they have a decent amount of pillows here. That's good. I see they got firm and soft ones. And then tomorrow when we get up, we're gonna run to my sister's house, which is about 2 hours away from here, and hang out with them for a little while, because I haven't seen her in, oh, I don't know, maybe 5 years, I guess. We just that kind of family. We, you know, we don't really talk to each other or anything. We get along fine. We have no beef with each other or nothing. It's just the way that we are. And yeah, we'll hang out over there, and then after that, we'll shoot to the beach. That'll be nice. Well, it's the next morning, and our stay was pretty good there. The hot water took forever to get to the shower, but it was very hot when it got there, and it was a lot of pressure, a lot of water pressure. So look how filled the parking lot get. That's funny, because there was nobody here. So we had breakfast, and we're waiting for all the luggage, since that's what the truck is become, a luggage hauler. Which, that's why we got it. and brought this instead of Heidi's little car. Definitely wasn't for the gas mileage. But yeah, we're in pretty good shape here as far as storage. Of course, we have a cooler full of crap for snacks and whatever we wanted to bring out of our refrigerator that would have went bad anyways. And all of our luggage, our son's luggage, and then Heidi's mom's luggage will be in here. And of course, our daughter's and her husband's luggage. And then on top of that, all the baby stuff, pack and play, and cribs and strollers and beach strollers and whatever else. So we're going to, I think there's a spot back there. Oh, that was close. I'll have to fix that. So what we're going to do today is head to my sister's house, stop and chat with them. We're about 4 hours away. I thought it was a couple hours away. Anyways, we're about 4 hours away. And then after we're finished there, we'll head on to our final destination. It's very, very pleasant in this area as far as being quiet. Not a lot to go see or anything. You have to go to Wytheville, which is about 6 miles away. But yeah, we're going to get on the road and see what this trip brings us. I'm kind of tired though. We got weird sleep. Not having our RV, it's so strange. You know, I'm in a foreign bed. I'm not, don't have my linens. Don't have our bathroom. Just noises, all that stuff is just weird. It's just weird not having the RV. I never thought there'd be a day that I'd be in a comfortable hotel room saying, boy, I wish I was in my RV. You guys have been, RVing for a while. If you're saying that, you've got the right RV, that's for sure. Well, we're about an hour away. We had our visit with my sister, who I haven't seen forever. That was great. And one thing I noticed about these roads that are out in the middle of nowhere is they're bumpy. Wait till you see this bumper getting ready to go over. Let me see if I can hold you guys still. Ready? Oh, that was a good one. And this camera has really got good stabilization, so whatever it looked like, it was pretty bumpy. So the one thing this reminds me of is these roads being straight and flat and just going on forever. That's one of the reasons whenever I was in Germany on the Autobahn, they were telling us that the Autobahn was, nice gradual curves and straightaways, but they had turns that were thrown in places, and the reason they did that is to keep drivers from falling asleep, keep them engaged with the road, basically, so they aren't falling asleep because they've been on a straightaway for 20 miles. So we didn't do that so much in the US. Some of these straightaways make you want to fall asleep. But we're almost to the beach. Well, we've made it to the beach. It's the next morning because last night we just wanted to decompress, and all we did was unpack the truck before the storm that we were caught in, which was a crazy storm. So much of a storm, the bed of the truck got wet inside the bed of the truck. I went through some water that was just crazy deep, and I don't know if that contributed to it or not, but we'll look into that in the future because it was in the front left corner. Of course, that'll be a problem if we have stuff that we don't want to get wet back there, which was the case. A deck of cards actually got wet and a couple other things that shouldn't have been. So this is Heidi and I's room, and she's off doing some shopping, and we've got so much stuff going on. Again, last night all we did was unpack, got something to eat, and then we came back and crashed, and I'm refreshed now, though. I feel really good. So we'll go ahead and try to pick up this a little bit more now that we're here. The thing is, this is just standard family vacation stuff for the most part, but we'll show you the beach, we'll show you what the house looks like here, and again, it's funny how we have this reoccurring theme of I really still, miss the RV because, I don't know, it just don't, this is all temporary, and I've got everything unpacked and strung out and all over the place, and I know that that's going to have to all go back into a container of some kind at some point so it can go, back home with us. This is just temporary. Where the RV, that's permanent. That's, you load everything up for the most part, and that's where everything goes. So vacation's good though. It's good that we got out and got to actually experience something other than normal RVing, but it still feels weird. Good morning, YouTube. Heidi's here.
Good morning.
Just sitting here having breakfast as the sun comes up, which is awesome. And thought we'd go ahead and give you a little bit of an update. Trying to do this on the phone, so it's a little bit harder. So, this is the third day we were here. Yeah, third day.
Sunday, Monday.
Man, I'll tell you what, we're sleeping like rocks. Probably because we're walking to these restaurants and bars and
the beach.
And the beach, but mainly having drinks. But the beach is awesome. I mean, as you can see, we're right on the beach, so it's real easy to go out and get some exercise that we probably normally want it at home. Can you imagine walking up down the street as much as we did the beach? The weather's been a little bit cooler and rainier, but today's promising to be
84.
84, yeah. And the pool that's underneath the house, it's a little chilly, but we expect to get the heater turned on and go ahead and heat that pool for the next few days. But we wanted to give you some sort of an update because as I was shooting that video up in the bedroom, I mean, that's pretty much all I've done so far. We went to the restaurant, Bubba's Fish Shack, because it was suggested by one of our viewers, Gail.
It was good.
And it was good. And then this River City Cafe is literally, I can't really show you, but
It's 2 doors.
There's a house that we're in. There's a house next door that's empty. And then the next house is them. It's the business. And they're owned by the same company that owns Bubba's Fish Shack. So all the drinks were the same. We knew what to get as far as drinks and that. And it was good. It was more rustic, I guess you could say, the way it was set up that way. So as far as today, what we're going to do, who knows. But the other thing I wanted to mention was the drive down. Man, there was a storm. I forgot what tropical storms were like that were right offshore. And again, the back of the truck got wet. It was crazy. I mean, in the cab. And I don't know if it's because of the rain that I was driving through or it was just coming down that hard. We'll have to figure that out.
This much rain in a bucket.
Yeah, there was a bucket in the back of the
bucket was
truck.
about yay big.
But it was in the corner.
Yeah.
So it basically filled the bucket. Yeah, of course, it also filled part of the RV or the truck too. So everybody's having a good time, and it's probably the best sleep that I've got.
The bed is so comfortable.
Yeah. The whole place is really good. So we'll keep you guys updated. This is definitely not an RV thing. Now, with what we just talked about and how nice it is and everything like that, I'd still rather be in the RV. I mean, all our clothes are in a suitcase, and the showers are nice. They're long and all that, but yeah.
We might head to, if we're going to go to Myrtle Beach today, we might head to Myrtle Beach State Park and check it out.
Well, there's also Ocean Lakes, which is real close. Maybe we'll look at that too. Yeah, we do have to go to Myrtle Beach. I have to go pick up a phone at UPS. It's on hold, so that'll be interesting to see how that works out.
He hopes it's on hold.
Yeah, maybe they send it back. It might not be there. together this video for the last few days, and I told Heidi, I said, we haven't really talked about being at the beach or anything. You may see us get up and leave the camera shot here because we're babysitters tonight. It's a real nice location. I don't think that we've talked about that much. We're at Surfside Beach, and we are right pretty much at the pier. The pier's off in the distance here. We are basically 3 houses and a parking lot away from the pier. And I can't even say 3 houses. We're actually 2 houses, and then there's River City Cafe, where we've eaten
3 times.
3 times, and there's all kinds of restaurants in the area. But we wanted to kind of get in front of the camera here, which today we're experimenting, and this is with the new Note 10 Plus. It has a wide-angle lens built into it, so we'll see how well this works out as far as it adjusting for lighting, and the sun's going down. It's relatively dark right now, so I don't know how our faces are coming across. So, yeah, hopefully good. One of the things that somebody had asked us, and we thought we might want to touch base on, RV related, since we're trying to keep this as much RV related as we can. As you already heard, it seems weird not having our RV. The house is nice and everything, but it's not our bed. It's not necessarily our linens. It's not our bathroom. Our stuff isn't hanging up. It's in a suitcase. It could be hanging up, but we just choose not to. But we had a couple people that's talked about our choice on an RV, and if you guys have been with us for a while, this is definitely going to be rehash. But the RV that we have, the reason that we chose what we did, which a lot of people that's joined on with us don't know, it's because we wanted to stay under 30 foot long, and we wanted to have something that had a decent amount of seating in case we have our grandchild come over or our kids stay with us just briefly. You can hear them off in the distance. But yeah, under 30 foot was our thing. Towing, we didn't want to be very heavy, and there was a lot of pluses that I covered on a previous video. But the one thing that somebody had asked us is, what's the biggest difference? Why did you go with a front bedroom instead of a rear bedroom? And we would have just been just as happy with the rear bedroom as a front bedroom. But
I think it's odd that it's in the front or back. I don't know how, you know.
It's I know why she says it's odd. We got used to it being in the rear.
Yeah.
On our old RV, it was in the rear.
But it doesn't. It's more of the other layout than anything.
Right.
Everything else.
Yeah, it was something that we are happy with in one sense, because this whole generator mount thing, if we ever do it, everything's at the rear, so when we're sleeping, the generator's pretty far away. Even though it's quiet, it's pretty far away. But as far as there being a bonus one way or the other, unless you go to one RV park specifically, waving to him as we got a baby with us now, the thing you want to find, or you're going to find out, is that depending on where you like to RV at, a rear bedroom might be better than a rear living room. We have a big window for our rear living area that we can look out. However, there's a lot of times we're backed into campsites that you may not be able to see anything. We're used to our front living on our old RV because we could always see, if anything, the people that were walking by. Because you're always backing in your camp spot for the most of the time. But I don't think there's any rhyme or reason for buying one over the other. It keeps on going back to the same thing that I've said during all those RV shopping trips that we took. You gotta find what's comfortable for you, for your situation.
So there really wasn't it could have just been easily a rear bedroom.
Yeah.
For this model.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it wouldn't have made a difference. It seems odd. It seems weird going to the back door.
Right. Yeah, and everything like zone 1 and zone 2.
Yeah.
Like our wireless locks to unlock the RV. you would think Zone 1 would be the front of the RV and Zone 2 would be the back of the RV. And the same with the air conditioning. You would think that air conditioning Zone 1 would be the front of the RV and air conditioning Zone 2 would be the rear of the RV. Well, it's not. They do it off a primary, secondary, and the living kitchen area is apparently the primary area. So it does seem odd that way. We could easily switch that around. I could take that control off and then switch the leads from 1 to 2, but we've gotten used to it. We know what's up. So after this, after we get done with the trip here, which we've been doing a lot of sightseeing and enjoying the beach, we've got another RV trip that's coming up, which we'll talk about later, and it's going to be relatively soon. So when we get home, we're going to pretty much get our ducks all in a row and get ready to take off and enjoy ourselves for another few days. It'll be a short trip. It's only about 300 miles, something like that. It's about 300 miles one way, so it'll be something we'll talk about. So that's kind of the update for these first few days. I think this is going to be like day 4, I think, on the trip. We'll include you with some other stuff, of course, for the rest of the trip. But we wanted to talk to you guys before the trip was over, and we realized we haven't even said anything to you. So
Today is hump day.
Today's hump day. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close out the video, this whole video that you've been watching. And Heidi and them did go parasailing. Hopefully I've already included those clips so you can see what that kind of looked like from a distance. They were way offshore. And yeah, we'll pick this up for the rest of the trip on the next video. So Heidi knows the closure.
As always, hope to see you out there.
Actually out here.
Oh, well, yeah, out here somewhere.
Kind of out here. Oh, that's the other thing. So we closed out, and now I'm going to be talking about something. Man, is there a lot of RV parks right through this area.
We might have to, maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we'll bring that along. Okay, we're closing out. We'll see you
We
guys
get a
later.
fussy butt.
Bye.